Did you think we had forgotten? Did you think we had forgiven? Behold now the terrible vengeance of the Forsaken!
Welcome, fellow Forsaken and members of the Horde. In this video, we shall discover how to obtain the Heritage Armor for the Forsaken. Before we actually move forward to the questline itself, we have to finish the Return to Lordaeron questline first. We can simply accept and start that in Orgrimmar or in Oribos.
In the wake of the Fourth War, the Forsaken have begun to rebuild in Tirisfal Glades. Lordaeron is a land fraught with memories and pain. I'm not certain what sort of welcome I'll receive, but I ask that you meet me there.
Talk to the Forsaken mage next to her and teleport to present Tirisfal and walk up to Brill. There we turn in our first quest.
What have we here? The Menethil Princess.
I have come to help as best I can, Commander. I stand ready to help. May you find peace within. For Lordaeron.
Next, accept the quest to collect the members of the Forsaken strewn around the little village. The first one, at least in my playthrough, is the Dark Ranger. She will give us the quest to eliminate 8 risen skeletons consisting of soldiers of Horde and Alliance alike who gave their lives during the battle for Lordaeron and Undercity.
I will join the meeting, but we must ensure that the outskirts of Brill are secure. I stand with the Forsaken. May your aim be true.
Next up is the Royal Apothecary, who gives us a mediocre performance show of his blight number.
Yes, I will come. But first, behold, as my creation eradicates the blight. You may applaud at any time. No! My beautiful construct! Dash it all! How can we hope to succeed now?
And then last but not least is Lillian Voss, who chills around the village's graveyard.
That's where we stand. Sylvanas is gone, and our homeland remains overrun with toxic blight. What is it you ask? I will attend this gathering. After all, someone needs to make sure Kalia gets a chance to speak up for herself.
What?
After we spoke to her, we returned to the inn in Brill.
My blade stays sharp. Keep your guard up. There is much to be done. Do not linger.
And talk to Lillian Voss again to initiate a council moment.
Linger. All right. What are we going to do about the plague in the Undercity?
Don't you mean what are we going to do about her?
We should focus on the Blight. Farinell, do we have any more of your Plague Eaters?
This is my last one! And it's a puny thing. I can make more, but to be effective, they must be formulated to survive the plague!
If I may, our allies in the Shadowlands might be able to provide insight. In particular, the Plague Lords of Maldraxxus.
Afterwards, we talk to Celia.
Duty for Lordaeron. Master Apothecary, what do you need to make your creation stronger?
Nothing less than a pure, undiluted sample of that plague. From deep within its reaches.
Very well. I will help acquire that sample for you.
That is one solution.
And have to go to the blighted areas around the ruins of Lordaeron, where we
Stay
push
close
through the
and
toxic
be
fogs
wary.
of the Blight.
I can't hold back the effects of the Blight for long, and we don't know what threats are lurking out there.
Reach the end, take a sample,
Hurry! Get the sample. That's it. We need to get back. My shield is starting to fail.
and return.
Well, I'll be.
She did it and survived.
Keep your.
We have the Blight sample. Now to bring it to the Plague Lords of Maldraxxus.
I hope you're right about their expertise, Lady Menethil. This could give us a fighting chance to restore the city.
I'll accompany Kalia along with our friend here. Farinell, we'll need to bring your last Plague Eater with us too.
Do be careful with it. Should these Plague Lords bolster its resilience, the apothecaries can replicate it many times over.
Once done, we are sent to Maldraxxus, to the Plague Lords, to breed a specialized blight-numbing machine. Or creature. I am not sure what that is. The next few steps are rather simple. We talk to a lich.
We are grateful for your aid, Margrave.
Maw Walker, I sensed you had a part to play in this. Step forward. Claim victory at any price. For Maldraxxus.
Before I take my leave, Margrave, may I speak to you concerning the nature of undeath?
You will find no one with greater knowledge on the subject than I, mortal. Proceed.
The Forsaken were raised through necromancy, and this shared origin has provided them a sense of unity. I, however, was raised by the light. That difference has caused me to wonder if I can ever truly find a place among them.
Necromancy is the art of animating unliving flesh. Here in Maldraxxus, we use the magic of death to accomplish our craft. But whether these rituals are empowered by death, or light, or any other magic, necromancy is necromancy. You perceive a difference where there is none, child.
Then perhaps I have found my purpose. Thank you, Margrave. Your perspective has been a great help.
Then travel downwards to the House of
We
Plagues.
brought this tiny Plague Eater. Can you make it stronger?
Talk to the Plague Master Alchemist boy. Give our little blight friend something to drink. Slay some slimes. Protect our Plague Alchemist friend.
You brought put up quite a fight. I'm afraid you'll have to deal with it now.
Take the Plague Eater with you. If it survives that monstrosity, we'll know we've got the right formula.
From a given physical form, Lordaeron Blight.
There is Kalia and I will get the Plague Eater to the apothecaries. Use my Hearthstone and meet us back in Tirisfal.
It was wonderful seeing you again, my apprentice. Do remember to visit.
And then we return to Lordaeron again.
Goodbye.
Hand over the Blight Inhaler.
Replicated and loaded my improved Plague Eaters. We are ready to deploy.
Master Apothecary, you should know that the blight sample we took to Maldraxxus took form and became aggressive.
Really? I suppose that should make it easier to kill. Ingenious! Wish I'd thought of that.
Inhale the Blight around the Undercity or the ruins of Lordaeron. Mount a bat and...
Plague Eaters are consuming the blight.
They've eaten their fill, and now they're gathering up in the middle of the ruins?
Keep going. Whatever happens, we will be ready.
The Plague Eaters have merged into a gigantic monstrosity! Kill it! Kill it now!
well, attack the manifested Blight. And that's done.
Did it! What a fight! Meet us down in the courtyard now that the ruins are clearing.
That's the whole Return to Lordaeron questline.
Do not no more excuses. No more Banshee Queen. The Forsaken have many different points of view, and we should be led by a council, not a single ruler.
My fellow Dark Rangers and I are with you.
Are we really going to trust a Menethil on the council?
I cannot escape the shadows of my past, but I have no desire for a throne. My place is here among you, and I vow to serve all our people.
I take you at your words, Lady Menethil. And we, the apothecaries, will help shape our brighter future.
Then it's settled. We are the Desolate Council. We are the Forsaken.
By the way, if you have completed the Return to Lordaeron quest series, you have
God's
unlocked
blessing upon you.
undead elf skin options for Night Elves, White Elves and Blood Elves.
When we Dark Fallen Elves were raised into undeath, Silvermoon shunned us. All that we knew, all that we loved, had been lost. In time, we found a place here within the ruins of Lordaeron. But after it was blighted in the war, we feared we had lost this home too. Today, we not only reclaimed our legacy, we began a new path forward. And for aiding our cause, we owe you a great debt. Together with all the Forsaken, we will build a future here. You will always be welcome among the Dark Rangers, friend. Adiel Shala. Farewell.
Within this hall, we shared ceremonies, celebrations, and tragedy. I loved my family, and on one fateful day, I lost them all. Now I am all that remains of the once proud Menethil line. The last heir to a legacy that ended in shame.
So you ran away from the pain. I did too. But it was only when I stopped running that I understood. Those people out there, they're my family now.
But will they ever truly accept me, bearing a name forever stained by a brother's sins? Just as these flagstones, are stained by my father's blood.
We are all the same here, Kalia. Seeking our place, despite everything we've lost. But it's a long road, and we will need your help.
Then let us find our place together.
As Forsaken.
I stand ready to help. On
Now to the actual subject, the armor.
the past.
Once we have done the quest series to return to Lordaeron and cleansing it from the blight, Lillian Voss needs our aid once more. Arriving at the ruins of Lordaeron, at the specific point,
My blade stays sharp. There is much to be
we
done.
receive a new information about another threat and get sent to Deathstalker Commander Belmont.
Do not linger. Commander Belmont has eyes on the enemy at the southern wall. We'll meet there and get you briefed.
Once we talk to him, we know the identity of the
Keep your
besieging
guard
enemy
up.
forces.
This is a problem. The Scarlet Crusaders overrun parts of Silverpine Forest and made a base on Fenris Isle. We don't have the numbers to dislodge them outright. But we have to drive them out of our lands and protect our home. There is no other option. We fight.
The Scarlet Crusade. Again, they don't know when to surrender.
Victory for the Forsaken. Another time.
Once we are finished with the briefing with Belmont, we are sent out to the sepulchre.
I will prepare our main forces.
And I will collect Kalia and the Banshees for support. We will meet you at the Sepulchre soon.
What will you require? I am forsaken.
Receiving new orders.
Are you certain this is necessary, Master Apothecary? Even our allies are fearful of our use of these mixtures.
It is very necessary, my dear. This recipe spreads best by detonation. And, well, it's just fun.
My bow is ready. Vendello Eranu. Adiel Shalah.
From the Dark Ranger and the Royal Apothecarian to dissolve pamphlets of the Scarlet Crusade and gather various ingredients, both plague innards from the local wildlife, and incendiary herbs.
Remember, if it explodes in your face, that means it's working.
Master Apothecary, are you sure this concoction will not harm our own?
Science is never perfectly safe, but it won't harm us.
Once we returned, we once more received more orders, this time from Lillian Voss and Celia.
You ask?
Once you have taken the lieutenant's armor, you will be able to move unopposed through their encampment.
What now?
And remember, even the Scarlet recruits are dangerous. We cannot let them reinforce the others and get stronger.
Dark Lady watch over you.
Both are telling us to eliminate recruits of the Scarlet Crusade and to collect armor pieces of a Scarlet Lieutenant nearby, who, let's be honest, upon closer look, looks more undead themselves than we do.
We will always rally more.
Anyway, returning to Lillian Voss at the Sepulchre.
Stay sharp. Do not linger. There is much to be done. Keep your guard up. There is much to be done.
We done our disguise and carry the definitely safe Barrel of Plague to our destination, the Fenris Isle. There we speak with a boat's master.
Of course, right away, Lieutenant. Have a good ride over.
And then a quartermaster. Only to play a little silly space game everyone knows and love. Yeah. When every mage is shanked in the good, ye old reliable Forsaken fashion, every barrel is placed.
Soldiers of the Scarlet Crusade, we stand at the threshold of a new Lordaeron, poised to liberate it from the cold grasp of the undead. Too long have those monsters polluted the hallowed lands of our people. No more. Today, we will reclaim what is ours and purge the stain of the unliving from the world.
For Lordaeron.
Ready yourselves. This is the hour where you will be tested. Only you stand between the darkness of death and the light of the living.
for Lordaeron.
It is time to eradicate the remaining Scarlet forces. Said, done, and done. No more heartbeats audible on the Isle.
We should meet Lillian and the others outside Fenris Keep.
Light's blessing upon you.
Keep your guard up. There is much to be done. The pieces of my past. It's like they're standing in front of me again, trying to scare me. What is
We stormed the keep.
They should fear their commander is here. Let's show him why he should have run.
Lillian Voss. Your father will despise you for what you've become.
Keep talking. You'll run out of breath quicker.
I will purge the world of you.
To slay our loathsome adversary. Ease.
Is that all there is?
And that's
It is
it.
done. We've retaken the Isle. Let's regroup downstairs and get back to the capital. I live my life in the shadows. Keep your guard up.
We return to Lordaeron one final time. Get cheered on by dark-fallen elves, by forsaken soldiers, and even by the Council themselves.
My blade stays sharp. There is much to be done. You not only helped us reclaim our home after the plague, but you defended it when it was under threat. You represent what it means to be forsaken, to take care of our own with our unique ingredients.
Our strength.
Our determination.
Our cunning.
Our hope.
And together, we will endure as the Forsaken. What is it you ask?
And we receive the honor to don our traditional armor as Forsaken. And that's it. Now we are done with our mission. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Farewell, fellow Forsaken and Horde friends. And remember, beware the living.
Now, all can see. This is the hour. of the Forsaken.